Hi guys, this video is about some recent PTE updates which have come out after a long time. The purpose of this video is just to educate our viewers, not to create panic or sensationalism. If you think it's helpful, save this video and share it with your friends as well. There are multiple layers in this update, so I'm going to cover each and every layer one by one. Let's start with the topmost update, that PTE from 7th August 2025, which is the next month, is going to add 2 new tasks in speaking. The remaining 5 tasks will stay as they are, but they are adding 2 new tasks. The first task which they are going to add is called Summarize a Group Discussion. You will be listening to an audio which obviously will be a discussion between 2 or 3 members. You will get 2 to 3 questions of this task. After the audio ends, you are supposed to summarize it, not repeat it word by word. You are supposed to summarize it in a meaningful way, which shows some actual context of the video. Of the audio or a video, could be anything. Now, you will be marked for speaking and listening from this task. So it's going to be an integrated task. So this is the first new task. The second new task is called Respond to a Situation. In this task, you'll get 2 to 3 questions. A prompt will be written in front of you, a hypothetical event or a situation. For example, you are late to your examination center. What would you tell your supervisor when you reach there? This is just an example scenario. So you respond to it quickly after thinking for a few seconds. Now in this task, you'll be graded only on your speaking capability. It is an independent task. It's not going to give you marks to anything else. 2 to 3 questions for summarize the group discussion, 2 to 3 questions for respond to a situation, which means the speaking test is going to be longer, which also means that instead of 20 total tasks, now you will have to do 22 total tasks in PTE. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? You might be wondering. I think rather than that, the question should be, how is it going to impact my test? Now, obviously, the first consideration is, because of these 2 new tasks, the test is going to be longer. So obviously, you will be more tired, more exhausted when you reach the dead end of the test, which is quite important because it includes write from dictation, which is still one of the most important tasks for the writing score. Now, as I said, there are different layers in this update. One is the update of new tasks from 7th August. The second is the change in the scoring algorithm. This has probably never happened in PTE before, but let me cover this now. Now, what are the changes? The first change is in read aloud and speaking. Till now, the task of read aloud contributed to speaking and reading both. But from 7th August, it's going to contribute surprisingly only to speaking. So this is the first change. No reading contribution from read aloud. I think that's a good thing for a lot of students and a bad thing for a lot of students who are already great at read aloud. The second score change is in reading and writing fill in the blanks, which is the first task of reading, more popularly known as drop down blanks. You generally get 5 to 6 questions for this task. You will still get 5 to 6 questions for this task. In each question, you have 4 to 5 blanks, which you need to choose the correct answer from 4 options from. Now, the change is, till now, this task used to contribute approximately 20 to 22 points to reading and about 18 to 20 points to writing. But from 7th August, this task will contribute only and only to reading. It will not contribute to writing. This is a really big update. And the third update is in listening fill in the blanks, which is the third task in listening. You have 2 to 3 questions. In each question, you have 5 to 6 blanks. You have to type the missing words. Till now, this task used to contribute to listening and writing. But going forward, if your spelling is correct, you will get points only in listening, which is a bit strange because you are writing, but you will get marks only and only for listening. Now, this means a very important thing, which probably you must have understood by now, that the writing score, which also used to come from reading and writing fill in the blanks and listening fill in the blanks, will now not come from these 2 tasks. So probably that means that the task of write essay is going to go up even more in the points contribution. And probably even write from dictation is going to be really important. So you need to be really accurate at write essay with original content and also with write from dictation for maximum points in writing. Now the third layer of the update. First update was new tasks which were added. Second update, changes in the scoring algorithm of the actual PTE test. Now the third update is human evaluation will be there in a couple of more tasks along with the AI scoring. Let me list down all these tasks for you. In speaking, you will have human evaluation in describe image, retell lecture, summarize the group discussion, and respond to situation. In writing, you will have human evaluation in summarize written text and write essay. And in listening, you will have human evaluation in summarize spoken text. So if I'm correct, we have 4 tasks in speaking, 2 in writing, plus 1 more in listening. So total in 7 tasks, we have human evaluation from 7th of August. You might be wondering why PTE is making these changes. Probably they want to make it a fair test, a fairer test probably, and they want students' reliance on templates to reduce. Because of human evaluation, I'm sure you can still use templates, but you'll have to be very careful in adding original content and not repeat templates like a parrot. You'll have to use your common sense and insert a lot of actual content in your answers. Still there is time. We have about 1 month left until the 7th of August. A lot of test seats are getting booked up very quickly across Australia as everybody wants to try the test 1 more time or maybe 2 more times before this new update sets in place. As I said, the purpose of this video is not to sensationalize any topic, but if you're looking for genuine guidance, PTE classes, IELTS classes or NATI CCL classes, you can reach out to us. I'm Malcolm from One Australia Group. We have face-to-face classes in Melbourne, Victoria at 3 locations, and we also provide online classes worldwide. We are one of the most trusted institutes when it comes to clearing PTE, IELTS and NATI CCL exams in multiple languages. If you need help, feel free to reach out to us. Good luck.